Today on Drawbli,
we are looking at Swordtember.
And a few different artists to check out. Click that subscribe button if you're new around here.
And comment below with ideas of what we can do to improve as artists.
And share some artwork, maybe some swords on Instagram.
Drawbli.
#Drawbli. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, we're checking out Carlos Ruiz here first.
Yes.
Currently working for Riot. Maybe you've
Super
heard of them. But yes, we're gonna check out some of their swords. But hey, just gotta say here first, this is cool.
This is what I want to be able to do.
Oh my god, I know this piece.
Yeah?
It's so funny when you're like, oh, do you know this artist? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe. And then you're like, you find like one of the pieces that they've made. This is a very, very popular piece. We're just gonna click on it really quick. 3.8 thousand likes. That, if you don't know, is very high for ArtStation. Very high. I think the most likes I've ever seen on something was like upwards of 5, maybe 6 here on ArtStation. Very rarely goes above 1, I would say. ArtStation is kind of a small community. Anyway, let's check out some cool swords.
Just wow.
So if you don't know what Swordtember is, what is it, Abby?
Well, it's like Inktober or Sculptober, where there's a list of prompts and artists
do a
create
sword.
swords based on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dargan, huh?
I don't know what the prompts are. Oh, I should.
Oh my gosh,
the prompts.
I want to make some swords. Well, they're right here.
Oh, Dargan. Oh, yeah. Dargan. That looks cool. That is so fun.
That's amazing.
I want to be able to paint like that. I want to be able to paint like that.
That's beautiful.
Gothic.
What can we
cool.
take away from Carlos and his style?
I want to take away Carlos's style and colors. I feel like Carlos does that color changing that we've been learning a little bit about.
You can definitely see the warm to cool here with this sword, for sure.
Some variation there, slight variation.
For those who don't know what we're talking about with the color variation, what are we referring to there?
So something we learned about recently was taking your base color, dropping it halfway to black, and then making it slightly cooler for your darkest shades. And then for your other shades in that hue, drop it 25% of the way to black from your base color and make it slightly warmer. It gives you this variation, and apparently that's the secret to this modern stylized color look that we all know and love from art just like this.
This just has kind of, here in the middle we're like green. We're shifting up toward the direction of yellow, heading towards red, so we're shifting warmer. And then down here we're obviously shifting towards purple blue, starting to shift cooler. The value looks a little brighter at the top just because orange yellow tends to lean naturally brighter in terms of value. But I think overall this is more just a hue change than anything. It's very cool. I like it. And this is cool.
That
Ocean.
one's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, like just the concepting element of these are so amazing.
I know.
love
Like
these.
there's everything about these is just incredible.
Skeleton. That's so
Skeleton,
cool.
that's really
All
cool.
right. Thank you, Carlos, for your beautiful swords.
Yes. Oh, thank you for everything you make, Carlos.
Let's check out Monique Schilder next, a freelance illustrator. She's got quite a lot of swords. Just a quick glance at some of her amazing art.
So cool.
This is from 2020, 2021, but we're gonna look at her newest swords because we got some other swords to check out here.
Wow, she did 3 for the prompt of crystal.
I feel like genuinely, I feel like I might have seen this one before. Maybe I saw it here on ArtStation. Oh, you know what? Look, I liked it.
No, I like that one to the right a lot. I think that one's super cool. I mean, I like all of them, but that one is my favorite of these 3.
All right. I like the crystal. Oh my
Candles.
god. These are so cool.
Those are both amazing.
This is genuinely
those
the
colors.
coolest sword ever.
Those colors.
All right. So what can we take away from Monique
she's got
here?
really good line work that I enjoy.
They are very clean.
Here we're getting, this makes me want to learn how to do like anime food because this is giving me that strong, like, in an anime where the food just looks incredible.
Very saturated for food, typically.
Yeah,
It's what we see for anime. Yes. But what is it here? Like, yes, she has very clean line work over here. I love what she does. Like, look at the ribbon here. It's very small on screen, but like that thickness in there.
Yeah, it's angular too.
It is very stylized in the forms there. But like that bottom shading of line weight, that's not something that we do a lot.
No, but I should get into that because I would like to start incorporating my lines more into my work. Oh, veined because it's marble.
wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what that one meant. Get out of here, Rand Monolov.
We might want to see your art later, but not now. We're looking at swords.
Let's see. We got Snake
and Woven. Very cool.
Dang. These are just incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, these are... we got to do some swords.
We have to do some swords. We missed Swordtember, but I don't even care. But these are so good.
You know, something we haven't talked about. We're going to move on from Moniek Schilder here onto our next artist. Laure de Chateaubourg? Chateaubourg? I don't know. I'm not good at the France. Let's check out some cool swords from this kind of person. One thing we haven't done a lot of, you know, in terms of art is concepting. And I think that would be a ton of fun just to practice as a challenge. Maybe we take like 2 or 3 of the Swordtember prompts and try to make a few swords.
That would be really cool. I mean, we've got so much inspiration here to work off of and learn from. I love the emotion sword and the cephalopod sword that's a squid.
I like the gaudy one over here. The potion is also very
cool.
Very
the gothic
cool.
one is like a steeple, that cathedral. That's so cool.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, it is totally a steeple there.
Those are really, really fun. Concept artists are like, they must have the most unique minds, and they must have seen so much, because I've always heard about concept art. To be a concept artist, you just have to be constantly like taking things in, to just see more and more and more, to give more and more. Okay, Cosmic is amazing. Rot is incredible. Birthday is a balloon sword. I just noticed that. That's amazing.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh my gosh, these are so cool. Mythological is cool. It's like an atlas.
It is an Atlas shrugged situation. These are all
cool.
So
Royal,
amazing.
paranormal.
Okay, in terms of taking things away from Laura, we're gonna take from Laura here. The general like shapes that she's creating, it looks like she's using a lot of the selection tool and then shading within those shapes. You can see some of that like here on the sword with some shapes inside of that. Like really, really strong shape design inside of, so like creating those big primary forms and then within those creating more. Again, you can see that here, like on the balloon. Take a look at those. So cool, man.
So cool.
There's so much to learn here from all of these amazing artists.
Such a gift to
Swordtember.
live in the age we do, where we can just look people up online all the time and look at all of this amazing art.
Yeah, one thing I hope to do with these videos is, you know, get away from that mindless scrolling, you know, that you do when you're on Instagram and
Where you just
kind of
glance at things for a second.
Yeah, and like really appreciate and try to find those good things that we can take away and try to apply to our own art.
Absolutely, absolutely. I learned so much from our last artist study. It really just inspired me to go about creating a piece of art in a totally different way than I normally would have.
Absolutely. And if you want to see us look at more artists in the future, let us know down in the comments. Click that subscribe button.
And comment below with ideas of what we can do to improve.
Yes, of course. And if you end up creating some really cool art and want us to check it out, hashtag it Drawbli. And this is the part where we say
Goodbye.
Goomba. So many beautiful swords to look at. Honestly, some might say too many swords.
I could never say
I
that.
wouldn't. I mean, I would never say that.
I
but
would never say that.
Yeah.
Who's saying that?
I don't.
Wow,
know. Yeah.
rude.
Yeah, for sure.
They should take a chill pill.
Yeah.
It's not you, is it? Oh my gosh, Ben.